why you shouldn't wear this color. You know, I didn't wear a black shirt this week, so if I look funny, oh well. But another fun-filled broadcast of Top Rope Radio, Top Rope TV. I'm sorry, I'm your host with the most news and views, Johnny Logan. Along with me this week, all the way from God knows where, Photographyville, shall we say. A man who likes the camera more than I do, Alan the Fence Man, Fenster Maker. What? This week, wearing one of my designs, the Shorty City t-shirt, which by the way, hashtag I am short. So we're live this week, WKKH.TV. And joining us this week, he hasn't been on in a long time, marvelous Mike Dalton. We'll probably have to scoot down a little bit. Grab that chair over there, little guy.
Good. Good to see you, my man.
Good to see you too, my man. Come on in, you can sit next to me. Someone, you know, you want to call me Dad, go right ahead. The man that holds the, used to hold the Rat Trap Trivia Contest Championship was, it's Ian Short. That's the guy I made the Shorty City t-shirt for. And we're doing Top Rope TV tonight, which by the way, this Tuesday live on Top Rope Radio, VOCNation.com. Three great guests. Former WWE Tough Enough competitor, Shotzi Blackheart will be joining us. Also, ECW original wrestling legend, Bill Alfonso. Also another wrestling legend, the world's most dangerous ring announcer, Gary Michael Capetta. This week, and then next week, the 26th, right? 26th? Yeah, Tuesday? The following week, on Top Rope Radio, just signed a man who's held the NWA World Championship and the UFC title at one time, Dan the Beast Severn, will be joining us on Top Rope Radio. So we're doing all right. You know, the return, season 4, episode 2 tonight, Top Rope TV. Also tonight, our special featured match, right out of Puerto Rico. I've already gotten permission from both competitors. We can use this footage. Got permission from the wrestling company as well. Tonight's main feature, the main event tonight on Top Rope TV, Chief Adapula versus Savio Vega, former WWE competitor, hopefully one day Hall of Fame. I know, by the way, if you hear a lot of noise in the background, there it is right there, severe thunderstorm warning, and the power went out. There's some power. Damn it.
For you guys watching at home live, we did have some technical difficulties. We are broadcasting
just had
thunderstorm, so we will come back.
Technical difficulties. We'll be back soon at Top Rope TV.
Bada bang.
Yeah, we're back up here live on Facebook Live videos.
Live. Facebook Live. Just waiting for the screen to pop back up on the big screen. When it does, we're just dealing with a major severe thunderstorm in New Jersey right now, where the Synergy Broadcasting Studios that we're going out of. So, again, tonight's main feature and our wrestling match of the night, Chief Adapula versus former WWE competitor, Savio Vega. This match, you guys, I handpicked this match. I got a hold of Savio Vega, good friend of mine, Chief Adapula, also a very good friend of mine. Got a hold of both competitors, and I also got a hold of the wrestling company that did this for. Got permission from all three to use this footage. Everything was okay. I handed it in to Synergy Broadcasting last week so that we can use it. So I'm thinking we're going to show probably within the next 20 to 25 minutes. we'll get it going. We'll keep the phones going. We're still live. Yeah, we're still live on here. So we'll keep everything going. And again, if you keep hearing, seeing the lights go out, it's because the building is losing power with the main generator going here at the studio. So we do apologize if the lights keep going out. It is a major, you can hear the thunder and lightning. For those of you that are watching in Philadelphia, that heavy storm that we just got hit with it, we're in the center of it right now in New Jersey. So all you, what do they call it, New Jerseyans?
In New Jersey.
New Jerseyans. If you're flooded, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, we drove through a big puddle on our way here.
Yeah, we did. And you know what? The fence man,
Yep.
he didn't give a shit. But we pulled over for a second, he drowned in a raccoon.
Oh yeah, that's what I was
10 points on the raccoon. That raccoon didn't even have a chance to blink. But anyway, like I was saying, man, tonight's featured match, you guys. Chief Atakula versus Savio Vega. Now, Marvelous Mike, you're a veteran in wrestling, okay? You, sir, have done just about what there is to do. So your thoughts on tonight's main event on Top Rope TV? Chief Atakula, one of those hardcore sons of bitches out there, and a great veteran, which, by the way, Chief, congratulations on 30 years of being in this business. 4th of July.
Man.
4th of July. I meant to say it last week, but I'll say it this week. He just celebrated 30 years in the wrestling industry.
Congratulations.
So,
Congratulations.
and in this match, I thought in celebration of it, I would ask these guys if we could use it. Chief Atakula versus a great wrestling veteran who's been around the world and back again, Savio Vega. Marvelous Mike, your thoughts?
Well, seeing that these two guys have been around for a long time, I think they're going to give the fans what they really want. It's going to probably be a lot of blood, a lot of action, and a lot of intensity. And these two guys, I think, are going to put on a hell of a match. I've seen Savio Vega, Chief Atakula, I've seen him wrestle. I just got to say, this looks like a barn burner match. So, I hope you guys get to watch this match. I'm pretty excited. So,
Just get some messages. Our audio video tech, kids, check out everything, making sure everything's okay. Like I said, severe storm here in the state of New Jersey. We are getting hit with it. We are in the eye of it right now, so that's why we're talking kind of loud. Don't know if anybody can hear us.
Just like it's live on her cell phone camera.
Yeah, we're keeping the fence man. His phone's up. He is short. His cell phone is up there. And we're just trying for the first time Facebook Live. We just discussed it on our way here from the city of Philadelphia. The city that loves you back, or the city of brotherly love, whatever you want to call it. You guys can hear it. It sounds like a bunch of fans giving us applause. So Mother Nature, thank you. Clapping for it. Mother Nature's a bitch.
Hey, Mother Nature ain't got an awful topple as we speak.
Yeah, right. So anyway, it says you have a baller on the screen. We can take a baller and finish through. Right on, brother. Right on. All right, good. Thanks a lot for the APK checking everything out. So, again, we got the Facebook Live game going on. We're trying the best we can.
Yeah, we're back. We're back up and running.
Listen, again, we've been doing Facebook Live for all of you that couldn't see everything that was on. But earlier, like I was discussing, Chief Atakula versus Savio Vega is our main event. You can see it through my shirt because it's yellow. All this back here, so all this, green screen. So I'm looking, so I'm if we're able to get everything fixed, that's our feature for tonight. With the loudness of the rain, that's why I'm talking so loud. It's really hitting hard here, and you can't be rushing into the studio. So, you guys out there,
Now again.
don't shut your live feeds off on your cell phones, because we're still live. Like I said, the eye of the storm. If you see people walking back and forth, they're just the tech guys. One tech guy, if you saw him, he's kind of bald, it shines a little bit. He has control of the remote that when the power goes out, he's got to come in and hit the button. He has a way of pushing people's buttons. But I still won't hesitate to super kick an old man who comes in here. I'm just joking. But earlier you guys just seen American Pop Culture magazine. So I don't know who the hell is really watching this live via Facebook Live. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Facebook Live. I know it's a last minute thing that we're doing. So I figured let's try something new. Plus with the storm and everything and us being in the eye of it and at the City Broadcast Studio. So the tech guys are working on stuff. It's you know, it's a work right now. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! So, like I said, we're trying to do the best we can. You guys hear that? That ain't no goddamn joke. I'll tell you that right now. Mother Nature's on her period.
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting tired of this.
Yeah, Mother Nature's trying to be quick to fuck this.
Maybe she needs
What this?
Yeah,
What this? Mother Nature's a fuck this.
Which, by the way, you can follow us on Twitter at Top Rope Inc. Do not forget.
Hey, look, we're in pink.
Oh, never mind. We don't have a photo. I was enjoying that for a minute. The screen, we looked all macho man-ish.
Yeah.
Set video. So again, big storm here in New Jersey. We're trying to get to the main event. I'm trying to drop some news. No, Peggy, we're not calling you. Okay, so no, we're not calling you. Stop putting it on you. I want to.
I believe we are live. I believe we are live again on WKKH.TV.
Oh, we're live again on WKKH.TV.
Live on WKKH.TV.
Again, let
go,
me.
Top Rope TV.
Let me. Hey.
Live.
What is there, a fucking echo in here? Let me again say I'm Johnny Logan, Marvelous Mike Dalton, Defense Man, Alan Fenstermaker, all the way from Shorty Sadie Ian Short.
Shorty Nation!
These two guys are wearing my designs. Yes, Rage, my designs. Yes, I invited them on the show on purpose.
Yeah, that's right. I'm here, Rage, but you're not here.
Yeah, Rage. So,
not here, so.
which, by the way, this past Thursday night, Ian Short lost his contest title. So, anyway, tonight's main event, we're going to go to it.
I'm going to get it back.
It's almost a 20-minute match. Chief out of Kulakula, great competitor. Congratulations again on celebrating 30 years in the wrestling industry, sir. And he will be going against another great veteran, Savio Vega, former WWE talent, hopefully WWE Hall of Famer one day. We know the Chief's a Hall of Famer. Congratulations on that, and congratulations on getting that 30-year plaque, sir. From a man that have watched you and maybe picked up a few of your moves, I thank you for what you've done in this business.
Good views so far online.
I'm going to get some...
To the people watching here in Facebook
all you can see is my hat.
Comment if there's anything you want us to talk about.
Sissy, we got it. We got everything under control.
Yes.
We're back on the internet. You can now watch us live right here, WKKH.TV. But since we blabbed and gabbed and gave you the gift of our jab, there it is, right at the bottom. Severe
Guys, comment if you guys want to.
Severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45 p.m. You see that? Right at the bottom of our screen. That's what we're in the middle of. Fans of WKKH.TV that are in New Jersey, please be careful out there. The roads are slippery. There was an accident that we seen on our way here from Philadelphia. So please, you know, I mean, if you're going to go out and you're going to drive in this, please be careful. If we can, in the back, you guys in the back, if there's any way possible, before we show tonight's main event, I would like to go to maybe a couple minute commercial break. Pay the bills right here at WKKH.TV, the Synergy Broadcasting Studio, and right here on Top Rope TV.
Okay, we can do that.
With that, I just lost connection.
I still got
Did you say
connection.
we can do that?
I got connection.
Yeah, you want to go to commercial?
Yeah, let's go to commercial. AB Kid, I would appreciate it. We're going to get things set up. All you fans will be right back. Stay tuned. Do not leave WKKH.TV as we're going to show you the feature match when we come back. Chief Atakula Kula versus Savio Vega. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, Kathy. Do you want to go cruising?
Sure, Carol, just like the good old days.
Brings back a lot of good memories. Come cruise with me, Philly Carol, every Wednesday evening. See you soon.
Cruisin' 92.1.
Hey, Frank.
Bill?
Perfect timing. We're finally ready to relaunch Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi? I thought they shut that division down decades ago.
We never shut down.
Party people! Goes a little something like this. Tag team back again. Check it, direct it, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, jump, rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake the dairy, yeah. These three words mean you're getting busy. Whoop, there it is, Hitman. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, shaka, 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 whoop. Shaka laka shaka, woo. Shaka laka shaka laka shaka, woo.
Let's get the word out.
Booyah.
We're back live from commercial.
The only question I have for you guys.
Hey, good to be back.
Look at this, look at this. You got your live up yet? The only thing these guys are doing live, Facebook Live, if you guys want to check it out.
It's not letting me.
Live, and if you guys want to call in, there's the number, 856-809-6924. You can call in, but you can also check out the Facebook Live that's going on under Ian Dubik. That's
or
right.
Alan
Dubik.
Fenstermaker. I got mine up too.
Yeah, Alan Fenstermaker. He's got the Facebook Live. I like to say
get back on.
I like to say Dubik because it sounds real hockey-like. You know, like me, I got your tooth knocked out. Yeah, all right, we got that. So, as promised.
And also, you guys can comment here if you guys want to talk about anything. Feel free to just comment on the Facebook video too. So,
Okay, camera on, camera on us, all of us. Here we go, camera on all of us. So now, with what defenseman just said, he said some oldie stuff about a shorty doo-wop. Me, Johnny Logan, as I was talking about, our featured match this evening, the Chief Edible Cooler versus Savio Vega, live from Puerto Rico. Ian Shorts under Ian Dubeck.
Mine ain't working.
He's trying to get his live going, but we got Alan Pence to make his live going. So I think we're going to do all right. So right now, let's go to the action as it's Chief Edible Cooler versus Savio Vega, live in Puerto Rico.
Próximo encuentro. Lucha promocional y UWA versus HSW. Primeramente por la parte ruda, manejado Nuevamente el medio cuadrilátero, llevando ahí el toma de árbitro. Lo lleva a la esquina ahí, domina ahora Sabio Vega, Sammy Chávez corriendo ahí. Ahí lo está viendo bien Santi. Ahí está nuevamente el medio cuadrilátero. Ahí está, vuelve nuevamente. Ahí lo viene el indio. Ahí lo lleva a la esquina, ahí a Sabio. Lo castiga ahí en la gana, sigue, lo castiga en la mirada. Sigue castigando el indio fuerte con el techo. Ahí sigue el castigo. Mientras tanto, el árbitro envuelto por Santi Chávez. Sigue el castigo. Ahí le envían hacia afuera, se quedó el indio. Mientras tanto, estamos en sitio izquierda. Ahí está la tuya, coge la para no se le da una caliente, con una plancha de altura en lo tuyo. Ahí sigue el castigo de Marca Chifa, con la Sabio Vega. Ahí está, sigue el castigo. Sigue el fuerte castigo de Marca Indio. Sabio dominado, el árbitro dice que tiene que traer cuadrilátero. Mientras tanto, Santi Chávez logrando la cadena en el equipo. Ahí ya le cae una cartera, un celular, una caja de pollo, un bote de Tony, un bote de regreso, una pizza grande que tiene espacio loco. Ella es ahí como si estuviera que lo tenía todo. Y tú miras así y le abres un poquito el clives y dices, lo sabe y lo está descubriendo muy bien, atacando esa parte alta de la espalda a la parte posterior de la nuca. Ahí sigue el castigo. Señores, yo digo que sean avisados. Si lo llevamos al asilo, esos viejitos se ponen a los hijos. Los diablas, esos viejitos que están arriba. Yo le meto diabla y vivir el fuego, mira. ¡Wow! Pero yo, compadre, y una noche raro que va a pasar ahí. Como dicen en mi barrio, está más difícil que un caso de droga, no solamente sigo diciendo, esa no es una parte plátano, el niño solo, en una isla, que dentro de parte plátano. Mira, yo no digo como Larry, yo digo 6 vasos de carrucho, 2 galones de maní y un gancho de toro. Yo creo que me vuelvo. Rapidito, antes de la noche. Ahí castigo sigue pasando a la situación saludable ahí de parte niño de la Camuya de Mula. Sigue castigando a Sabio Vega, sangrando Sabio Vega, peligroso. Y el encuentro sigue castigo de parte niño. Se mueve el foco a la oración que ve a Sabio Vega siendo castigado por el indio de la Camuya Mula. El indio lo dijo que venía para la isla acabando el Sabio Vega. Y le estoy creyendo porque lo está haciendo la gente. Ahí está haciendo el coro. Y el negativo solo. Ahí buscando el apoyo de la fabricada. Ahí sigue. Y siguen apoyando, siguen haciendo fuerza. Ahí está. Sigue los apoyos de la Sabio Vega. Sigue el apoyo de la fabricada hacia CW. No se rinde. Sigue el indio atacando. Sigue soportando muy bien a la Camuya Mula. Lo ha estudiado muy bien a la perfección ahí. El indio Sabio Vega que no ha visto la luz. Cuando van 5 minutos de lucha, 5 minutos salir. Ahí está. El árbitro chequeando a ver si se rinde. No lo hace. Sigue, aprieta. Aprieta, como decía el narrador de la Roda de Uno, salimos ahí. Y no aprende. No lo terminen en una parte. No lo terminen en no. No terminen en no. Le dije Hugo Sabino Ruiz. Sí,
Hey. Wow. I promise you, blood, sweat. I didn't know nothing about run-ins, but great match. Chief out of Cola and Savio Vega. I want to thank you guys for allowing us to show that match. You guys put in a lot of work over the years. And hopefully one day you guys get to face each other once again. I know right now, tonight, the Chief out of Cola is in Portland, Oregon, wrestling tonight. Savio, probably somewhere in Puerto Rico. You know how it is. Fuck, man. You guys can check us out on our Facebook fan page. It's Top Rope TV. Follow us on Twitter at Top Rope Inc. Also, Instagram at Top Rope Radio. So, again, this Tuesday night, 7/19 of 16. So July 19th, 7 p.m. VOCNation.com. 3 great special guests on Top Rope Radio this week. 1, former WWE Tough Enough competitor Shotzi Blackheart will be on our women's wrestling segment, 30 Minutes with Big Jim, which, by the way, shout out to my good buddy Big Jim. We love you, buddy, right, guys?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, Big Jim. So, also, another guest, a wrestling legend, an ECW original. He's been on Impact. He's wrestled for Vince McMahon in the WWE. He's done things with Vince in the WWE. And that's no other than Bill Alfonso. Also joining us, another professional wrestling legend, the world's most dangerous ring announcer, Gary Michael Capetta, live this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, VOCNation.com. Now, next week on Top Rope Radio, got another great legend in wrestling and in Ultimate Fighting. A man who held the NWA World Championship, you guys, and the UFC title, and I believe he was the first to do it, Dan the Beast Severn. Going to be coming on and talking about his new book. So looking forward to that with my mighty glowing shirt here that blends in with everything. So here's the thing, you guys. Give you a little bit of news right now. You guys may not have read it, but I got it from a great wrestling source today. It kind of hit the internet a couple days ago, but it didn't really start getting serious until, I'm going to say, about 1:30 this morning. You guys know that Brock Lesnar had the fight. He won.
He beat Hunter, no problem. You know, he beat that dude. I mean, put the dude he put him in the hospital. Now, I believe it's the USADA. Is that what it's called?
I think so. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. They said that Brock failed 8 tests.
What?
That is insane.
For drug
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Now the thing is when questioned, Brock Lesnar's answer was, "I'm big and I'm jacked."
What?
Deal with it.
That's crazy.
When he got questioned.
Yeah,
now,
crazy.
This is insane.
Wow.
Now another thing is what they're saying is that Brock Lesnar has asthma, and that's why he failed the test.
Yeah, I doubt that.
So you're telling me, telling me all 8 times that you failed the drug test, okay, before and after the fight, is that each time you took the tests, you sucked on your inhaler just to fail it on purpose. Now, what was in the inhaler, we don't know. But now I'm doing further reading. So not only did he fail these drug tests, but Triple H says what Brock Lesnar did in the UFC by beating that man to a pulp was good for the WWE.
Whoa.
Now, from what I understand, is the night of the fight just ticket sales. Okay? I'm not going to include you buying the pay-per-view or whatever it was. Just at the door, $2.7 million.
Damn.
But Brock alone, because of, I guess, T-shirts and stuff like that he brings with him, and part of the ticket sales and whatever else was going on with the fight, over $7.1 million, possibly 7.2.
That's crazy.
Now, Brock says he doesn't know when he's going to return to the UFC, so that means he won a fight, walked away. Now, he's re-signed with the WWE, and what the thing is, I don't understand is, well, I mean, we'll get to the drug thing. The thing I don't understand is he wants to be there for SummerSlam.
It's coming up pretty soon, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. And they're talking Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Why? Why? I would rather watch a horse piss. Honest to fucking God, I mean, why Randy Orton? And you don't even know if Randy Orton's at 110% right now. You know, he's coming back off a serious injury, and he's pretty much fucked.
Pretty much.
So we'll start with Alan, and we'll make our way to, you know, we go from tall to short. So we got to go from tall to short.
I see what you did there.
See what I did there?
Yep.
We go from tall city to shorty city.
Yep.
So, Alan, your thoughts, fence man, on the so-called allegations against Brock Lesnar and the Brock Lesnar-Randy Orton for SummerSlam?
Well, actually, that's pretty interesting because I still remember Brock Lesnar back when he was first came to WWE. I'm a long time fan. I still remember back in the day when he used to be accompanied in the ring by Paul Heyman, and then I still remember his match with the Undertaker, and then they had the whole thing with him beating the streak, and at WrestleMania, and yeah, Brock Lesnar, I would have never. I'm surprised, but again, I'm not surprised too because he is a big dude, and I know a lot of the wrestlers to get to that size, they unfortunately they use enhancements such as like steroids. Yeah, steroids or like something like that. But yeah, but it's sad but true. It's hard to believe that, but for him to fail that many drug tests, that's like what the fuck.
Exactly. That's what I said. When I was reading it last night, I was like, what the fuck?
I know, because I know, like, I remember, like, I would watch the training videos of the wrestlers, too, that they put up, and I know, like, I did see some of Brock Lesnar, that he was a country guy, that he was grew up on a farm and all that, and he did, the reason he got as big as he did is because he was actually training at, not in the gym, but with, like, lifting up raw stuff that he finds in the back on his family's farm and everything too. So yeah, it's just surprising to me that he would be like doing steroids or anything. But then with how big he is, like I'm not surprised either. Yep. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I mean, he's a jacked beast, but like as far as the drug use and everything, I mean, come on. I mean, they got a wellness policy, and you know if you violate it, you know you're going to get suspended, and there's pure consequences. I mean, to make yourself look like a jackass on national fucking TV and all this other stuff. I mean, come on, man. You're supposed to be a UFC fighter and representing the WWE and all this crap. I mean, you know, use your common sense, man. If you're going to do that stuff, do it like way after you know, you have your fight or your match or whatever. You get caught, well, you know what? You're going to end up butt fucking hurt. Come on.
Crazy. And about his match with Randy Orton also, too, like coming up at SummerSlam. That does sound like it could have some possible potential, but then, like John said, how with Randy Orton coming off of a severe injury and everything, like Randy Orton, you don't know how much percentage of him will be healed in time for SummerSlam, so like that would take another factor in there as well. Like Randy Orton not being 100% versus Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is no joke in the ring, like obviously because he was doing UFC and he was an amateur wrestler and all too. So like with him in the ring, yeah, like with him, he's an obvious talent, obvious master in the ring. So like the last thing you want to do is put him up against someone that's not 100%.
Your thoughts, Ian, on that situation?
That's crazy right now.
Go ahead, man. Your thoughts. Brock Lesnar, drugs, Randy Orton.
So, it's crazy. You have somebody who made it in the WWE, became first youngest WWE champion, left the company, went to the UFC, came champ, left, came back, broke the unbeatable streak, goes back to UFC, and then gets caught with the steroids and stuff. Looks to me like you ain't no beast. Looks like you're a steroid bitch.
You know what's really funny? Brock Lesnar sits back and one day watches this and sees Ian Short call him a steroid bitch, and then goes and knocks on his fucking door. Which, by the way, Ian Short lives at 1224. No house, no door.
I can see that right now. I can see that now, too. Ian Short taking Brock Lesnar to Shorty City.
Congratulations. I'm just getting this via Facebook. Congratulations to Kota Ibushi and Grand Metalik. They signed NXT contracts. Congratulations, you guys. Well deserved.
Congratulations, man.
Well deserved. Also, this just announced. Are you guys? I mean, I'm not fucking surprised on this one. I'm not fucking surprised. We're in overtime right now because the guys in the back said we could do overtime. I'm not surprised by this, but Dwayne "My Cock" Johnson. How the fuck do you become the highest paid actor? You couldn't even wrestle, dude. You couldn't even lace my fucking boots. And I'm 42 years old.
Damn!
How do you become the highest paid actor? Your movies, they suck. Who wants to be a tooth fairy? And you know what? What's his name? The dude he's starring in the movies with now.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has to carry you in the movies you're doing now.
So whose jockstrap's bigger?
Kevin Hart's. Because, you know, The Rock, he's genetically jacked. Him and Brock, they sell to each other. Hashtag Brock and Rock connection.
I see what you did
See
there.
what I did there?
Hey, Rock, when you do this, does this mean you gotta take a shit?
So, I mean, we've covered a lot of stuff tonight. We showed you the Chief out of Kula Kula versus Savio Vega. We dealt with a lot of rain, thunder, lightning, power outages, bald people cutting in front of the cameras, shining the light right out into our eyes, off their domes, minus the fence man.
My eyes!
Yes! My eyes! So, there was. I mean, we had the phone thing. We had them, up in front of the big ass
now
monitor.
I'm back up live on Facebook Live now, too.
Okay, so here's the kicker. The bald guy kept coming in here. He always talks with his hands. He never shuts up, even when you ask him to. Watch, I'll show you. I'll do a quick impression of him before we go. Hi, my name is DC. I talk with my hands. Always talk with my hands. Always talk with my hands. I'm just joking. But tonight, before Top Rope TV came on, you guys can also tune in 6 p.m. Eastern every Saturday night, American Pop Culture Magazine, right here on WKKH.TV. There is past episodes of Wrestling Paranormal, I believe, on WKKH.TV, I think.
Yes, there is.
See, there it is.
There it is.
Was that God?
Hello, we're just doing a broadcast.
Hey, God.
Hi, God.
Sorry about the thunder there, gentlemen.
Oh my!
Well, we didn't like it.
We didn't like it. Tell Mother Nature
and by
she's
the
a
way,
chill.
you fucked up the whole show tonight.
Mother Nature's a twat bitch.
And your sister's a twat bitch. Mother Nature.
Twat bitch.
The show was fucked up before you even got on it.
As he said, twat bitch.
She said,
twat bitch.
Dear God,
right, Ariana, twat bitch.
Yo, you're not listening.
Yep.
You guys listening?
Oh, sorry.
God just said the show was fucked up before we got on it.
Oh.
Right here, hashtagging right now. God says cuss words.
10 Hail Marys for you.
10 Hail Marys.
Yes.
So, again, in case you guys didn't know, we were dealing with we were in the eye of a storm here at the Synergy Broadcasting Studio. I mean, we were in the eye.
They couldn't even see.
Yeah, on the way here on the road, I mean, that rain was hitting, you know, the wind is. You know, luckily, on the car, we had a couple wipers.
Couple wipers.
We had them, you know.
Not a couple haters.
But we got here safe and sound. And you guys, this right here's a sexy bitch. So, now, just kidding. So anyway.
You thought.
I lie all the time. See this guy right here? He's got the greatest shirt in the world. Just it don't fit me because it's too short.
Sorry.
So, anyway, like I was saying, you know, we were in the eye of a storm tonight, and we got hit hard. And
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
What's up with that? So, like I said, we were dealing with the storm and everything, and we were in the eye of it. But if you guys stood by with the Facebook Live thing, we tried to stay on there. We did have a camera running. Don't know how the internet was, but it probably fucked up. But you guys will get to see everything that we were doing via Facebook Live with Ian Dubitt, because that's the way I like to say his name.
Sure, do what?
Alan Fenstermaker, the fence man, he's got it. Marvelous Mike, he just sits here and talks. He does.
The Marvelous One.
When he wants to say something. Zoltan.
And look, we got a like on Facebook too. The Facebook Live.
Do not forget, every Saturday night, there's 2 shows on here live. 6 p.m. Eastern is American Pop Culture Magazine. Then 7 p.m. Eastern is Top Rope TV. American Pop Culture Magazine, they talk about movies, news, and culture things. Don't ask me. American flags, fun things and stuff. Which, by the way, all you fans out there, speaking of American Pop Culture Magazine, I put a post on my real Facebook earlier. It's under John Linder Jr. It's a link that you can click on. It's for a family that we all know. You guys click on it. I don't know if anybody else is fucking pushing it, but I posted that shit everywhere. If nobody likes it, it's right here. I'll post wherever I feel like it. So, the post was for our friend, our family friend, Dan Lauria and his family, going through a hard time. I'm not going to get into details. But all you guys that are wrestlers out there, he gave all you fuckers a push. So now help him give a push. Or give him a push. You know what I'm fucking talking about. So if you don't donate, and I find out who you are, I'm coming to your house. That's all I'm saying.
Super kick. Super kick. Super kick.
No, but seriously.
Shorty kick.
No, but seriously. I'm not going to come to your house. But I think that if you worked for Dan Lauria on an American Wrestling fundraiser event, he gave you what he thought you deserved. And that was always a push. So now it's for you to give him a push. Okay? And his family really needs it right now, and it's upsetting for me to talk about it, so I'm going to try and get off this subject. So just Go click on that link. Donate what you can. I don't care if it's a fucking $1. Donate it. They really need it. I'm not playing around. Just do it. So, but with all that said,
do you want to put AV? Do you want to put a link up?
Dude, now he's gonna sit here. He's gonna play like sad music and shit.
AV, do you have a link you could put up for people to go to donate?
Yeah, is that GoFund thing? Do we have that link up there?
Yeah, put the GoFund.
Yeah, but what's the actual like?
JC put it up. It's on my Facebook if you want to go look.
Yeah, I've seen it, but do I have enough time before you start saying goodbye?
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Put it up.
We're in overtime.
Well, I don't know. It sounded like you were trying to cut me
No,
off.
go ahead. Go, show it. Show the GoFundMe. Show it. Go ahead, show it. I'll talk until you do. I'll know when to stop talking about whatever I'm going to talk about. Then when you flash it up on the screen, I'll start plugging it while you have it on the screen. I feel like Wayne from Wayne's World with the thumb thing.
Yeah.
It's okay, Garth.
Party on Wayne. Party on Garth. Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Party time. Excellent.
So anyway, we're fucking retards. So anyway,
we're not worthy. We're not worthy. Ah!
I approve this message.
This message has been approved by Marvelous Mike Dalton.
So anyway, listen, you guys out there, next week, I'm going to have 2 matches right here on Top Rope TV. One, you know what, you're going to have to tune in next week, right here at WKKH.TV. Be sure to check it out. But seriously, you guys should tune in every week, because I think it's a fun show. I'm trying. Okay, this is our 4th season. I believe it's our
Let me cut you off real quick. You got to see this. I was just popping on Facebook to get the link.
Uh-huh.
This is the Carnival Grounds in Hamilton, New Jersey. That's from Damien.
Holy crap.
That's the Carnival.
Wow. Angle deep. If you guys are seeing it right now on our Facebook Live and right here on WKKH.TV, our dear friend Damian Nichols has showed us, I believe, is that a flood at the carnival?
The Mount Carmel Festival.
The Mount Carmel Festival, the 141st. So that's, wow, dude, that's deep. Man, I don't believe that, man. That's amazing. Look at that.
I'm going to have to go and see if my house is flooded. Shorty City is flooded.
He told me he was stuck there. That explains why.
It probably is. It's right down the street from Munchkin Land. It rained also this evening. The storm right now is in Shorty City, New Jersey.
Damn it.
And from what I'm told, the Yellow Brick Road has been fully flooded.
Yeah.
No!
All of Munchkin Land is under 3 feet.
Yeah, the Shorty's gonna need some stilts, it looks like.
No!
It's so flooded. It's so flooded. Team Hookers can go fishing. For all of you who don't know about Team Hookers, go to Facebook, look up the fan page, Team Hookers. Don't point.
Team Hookers.
Don't point. Don't tell them who it is.
Hashtag Team Hookers.
Team Hookers, baby.
Go look. Go look. They're good friends of ours. Go look.
Team Hookers.
Team Hookers. Hashtag Team Hookers.
No, it's an official.
That's a fish hook? It looks like a gun.
No, this is a gun.
You trying to do a Top TV bot?
A what?
I don't know. So anyway, next week I'm going to have 2. There it is. There it is. Look.
Right here.
Look.
There it is.
GoFundMe.com/2EM4V7G.
That's right
You
here.
guys all in Facebook land got that.
Listen,
Donate.
if you go on that link right now, I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $1. If we can get him to shut up for 1 minute and not talk with his hands, we're plugging something, at GoFundMe.com/2EM4V7G. I don't care if it's $1. If you guys know him like I do, he gave you a push, time to push back. I did this for you. If you didn't see it yet, it's your own fault. We're plugging it. Go, Nate. I don't care if it's $1 or more. Just do it.
Right.
When you needed it as a wrestler, he gave you a push, even if you didn't know who you were. So now we're going to help push him and his family. You guys go donate. This is a great cause. They're a great family. They looked out for all of us when we were younger. Now it's our turn to give back to them. So go do it. JC, you did a good thing by starting this. We all love you out there in Reno. And he has
He's not in
nothing.
Reno.
He's in Reno.
No, he's not. He's in North Carolina.
No, he didn't move back.
J.C. Logan.
Yeah, he's in Reno.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, see, he's in Reno, see? That's what happens when I talk to JC more than DC talks to JC and then talks to JL because JL talks to DC when JL wants to talk to DC. I'm getting confused with all these letters.
ABC? 1, 2, 3.
I don't know which camera to go on. Live? This, live? But anyway, again, you guys, go to that link that we just had. I don't care if it's $1 or more. Dan gave us a push when he fed us. He paid us, even though we couldn't afford it. He fed us and he paid us. There it is right there. GoFundMe.com/2EM4V7G. You guys go donate. I don't care if it's $1 or more. His family needs it right now. It's $1 or more. I don't care what it is. Just as long as it's $1 or more. Just go do it. Great cause. He has nothing to say except thank you.
And anybody can afford it.
Since when does Dan have nothing to say?
It's only $1.
This is true.
But right now, look, this is Dan.
I'll be the first to donate $1
You
right
can move
here.
in front of the camera if you want.
Well, no, because then he'll be in his way.
That's okay.
I'm right here.
You see his hand? Look,
Here, I got $1 right here. I'm going to donate right now.
No, get back there. Come on.
See?
Stop it.
This is Dan.
What do you guys do?
You guys know him in American Pop Culture Magazine.
Is that $1 going to
6 to
GoFundMe?
7.
It's going to go to the GoFundMe right now.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk around the studio as soon as the show's over. But in wrestling, we know him as DC Lauria. His family is the Lauria family. That's our family, too.
Right.
So he was a wrestling
I'm
promoter.
the godfather of the Logans.
Yes, he was a wrestling promoter, and he held shows. He paid us more than what. Look, there it is.
That's my son, Danny. Can we use his gimmick name?
Yeah.
That's the Freebird DC Lauria III. Still reigning and defending
Yes.
AWFR featherweight champion.
Yes, and you know what? Since he's a third, you know what that makes him when you hold up the 3?
What's that make him?
That makes him a franchise. That's a franchise right there. You guys see John Cena hold this up?
Yeah.
You see
Can't
Shane
see me,
Douglas
John Cena.
hold this up? That makes him a franchise. So you guys go donate. $1 or more is what I'm asking. So right now, I've got a new thing. I mean, I used to have the Fibromyalgia Cancer Foundation. I still work with them. So now, Top Rope TV is going to do what JC Logan started. I'm going to go one step further. This is going to be called the Top Rope TV $1 Challenge. You donate $1, and I will plug the shit out of your name on this show on Top Rope Radio every week until we get what we want. And we're going to work our way up to 10K and help his family, whether he likes it or not.
Now, see, the only reason, this is the truth, I'm in the green room and talking to somebody else because our show was over an hour ago, and I hear overtime, and I'm like, ooh, overtime. Can I come back in if it's overtime? Because I don't get to do overtime because you have the show after me. So I hear the words overtime, and then I hear talking with your hands. I'm like, wait, are they talking about me?
You guys notice how he was doing this. He was trying to keep him still. But again,
Because ask me if I can talk with my hands.
Can you?
No, can I not talk with my hands?
Can you not?
Yes.
No.
And yes, I saw that from Dr. Who.
So again, you guys go to that
See
link.
another Doctor Who fan?
I am a Doctor Who.
After this show, I'm going to go to around the studio and collect $1 from everybody. If not,
Even me.
I got my $1 right here, bro.
No, you hold on to that after the show. I'll collect $1 from everybody,
Right.
give it to one guy, and then if they got a credit card, they can go on there, donate it from the Synergy Broadcasting Studio. But it's a good cause, and if you guys don't do it, I'm going to have to say there's something fucking wrong with you. And with that said, next week there's going to be 2 matches, lots more news, but be sure to tune in to Top Rope Radio this week as we have Gary Michael Capetta, Shotzi Blackheart, and Bill Alfonso, and title versus title in wrestling trivia as Rat Boy Show, the Rat Trap. His wrestling trivia champion, Tony Badlands, will take on Age of Ignorance member and Top Rope Radio wrestling trivia champion, the very fine and luscious Ramona Victory. Shut up. And for all of you out there,
I didn't even get to say anything yet. You knew it was coming.
And this right here is what we're dealing with at the bottom of the screen, going past it right now. Flash flood warnings throughout. Damian Nichols, again, thanks for sending that photo. There's a flood at the carnival. It's very sad, but again...
Can I just ask...
I could even vouch for it, too, with the puddle I drove through on the way over here, too.
If anybody has an extra boat, could you send it our way? Because we might not be able to get back up.
Yeah, like, all-wheel drive, we only do so much.
We have all-wheel drive.
Do you? What do we have? We
Super Outback.
Well, we have 4 wheels.
Well, you have all-wheel drive?
No, we got 4 wheels, though.
Well, that's good, you float. Just keep airing the tires.
Yeah, what we need to do, like, invent a car that could be a car and a boat.
James Bond.
Hey, I got a question. Do you ever notice when you're trying to end a show, you can't end it? Because you're too busy plugging stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
But I want to talk about your show for a second. Okay. See, he's all okay. First of all, Christine and I, the Duchess, are trying to reschedule our location shoot on Tuesday so that we can be on Top Rope Radio with you on Tuesday.
Oh.
Because remember when we started the location shoot on Tuesdays and you said, well, you're going to be able to be on the show? And I said, yeah, because our location shoot is at 6. Your show's not till 8, right?
7.
No wonder I'm good at singing all the time. so but no, because our thing is 6 to 7, so I guess I figured I would just finish ours and then call you.
Okay.
Except it doesn't work that way.
Why not?
Well, because our guests don't shut up.
Oh no, I'm not yet.
They're friends of mine, so I can say that. And I have nothing to do with us running.
I have nothing to say.
Why?
Because he says your guests don't shut up.
Hey!
Hey, for horses.
Thank you. When you bring the boat, can you bring a couple of horses just in case?
Yeah, there you go.
So,
are they gay?
The horses?
Gay horses.
Don't you know what they eat?
What did I eat? Gay hay?
Hey! What do you call a gay dinosaur?
No, it's a lesbian dinosaur.
No, it's a homosaurus.
Like a platypus.
See, this is why we don't let them on the show until the very end of ours, okay? You know, because you notice you never come in on time to actually do my show.
Well, you know, we were almost here, except we got caught in traffic with the rain.
And what happened the week before that?
Slowpokes. People that drive like grandma.
Okay. Because when he finally decides to show up, you know, if I see him, I'll be like, John, come on in. You know, this is Johnny White Trash Logan. Part of, you know, and he does the show next, and I passed you the torch last week.
And one right in my eyes.
Who told you to turn it on while we were from last week?
Yeah.
This genius, I passed him a torch. A torch is a flashlight. They call it a torch in England. Okay, and I passed him the torch, and he goes like this and turns it on.
It accidentally turned on. Which, speaking of torches, speaking of torches in England, Petey Stanisforth sends his regards from last week. He wants me to apologize on behalf of him. He was having problems with Skype, so we're trying to reschedule. So we'll you know, as soon as he gets situated. Oh my God, I'm sweating.
Yes, it's hot.
It's like a sauna in here.
So, let me just say one last thing about your show.
Yeah, like it's a sauna in here.
So, if you watch my show, you notice that like I actually look at the camera. I'm looking at you guys, even if I'm using my hands to do it. Where I'm watching your show, I'm watching the replay of your show last week. Okay, and you're looking at the monitor the whole time.
I know. I never look in the camera. I watch myself.
You didn't. Okay, so like 15 minutes into your show, I'm thinking, why aren't you looking in the camera? Why aren't you looking in the camera? And then, as if you actually heard me from home on the replay, you say, why don't you look in the camera? Tell them again, why don't you look into the camera?
I like to watch myself.
I like to watch myself.
I like to make sure that I don't make the wrong move while I'm talking to everyone that is listening and watching on the show.
So even though he's talking to you, he's looking over here, watching himself. Okay?
And I want to say, tonight was the first time I did not open the show without the Book of Spo.
Do you want the Book of Spo?
No. I didn't feel right doing it last week either because Ken Stryker was not here. Which, by the way, Ken Stryker, you're the one out playing Pokemon Go, you piece of shit.
Yeah, actually, it was
He's playing Pokemon Go.
He's playing, no, it's Pokey
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I was doing an engagement photo shoot out in Lancaster County before I came here. And in the same park I was doing the engagement photo shoot, you had people playing this Pokemon Go, like walking around with their phones, go. And then
they made that sound effect too.
Yeah, not to mention the other week I also work over at
Pokemon.
Yeah, I also work at Planet Fitness. Also, is my other job. And when I was over there, like I saw like 3 o'clock in the morning, I saw people in the parking lot playing Pokemon Go, walking around with their phones. People walking into the Home Depot next door. People even walking into Planet Fitness doing Pokemon Go.
I'm ending the show.
It's crazy.
I'm ending the show. So with all that stuff said, and you're talking with your hands, and we're all doing this talking stuff. Tonight, the feature Chief out of Kula Kula, Savio Vega, great main event. I'm watching myself again because I'm a SPO. That's how it works.
Self-put over.
Self-put over.
Can I just ask you one question before you end the show?
Sure.
Why does Ken Stryker have to be there for you to do the book of SPO?
Because I open the book,
Right.
then I look and I close it. No, he does it. He closes it.
Yeah.
Feeds me a word.
Yeah.
And I define it. And it doesn't feel right from him being with me since season 1.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right without him.
But you and I did that in season 2.
Don't tell Ken Stryker that.
He'll get real jealous.
He gets really jealous.
He's watching the show.
I don't know that.
Yeah, but he was watching my show. He's watching your show.
I have no idea if he's watching my show. If Ken Stryker, if you're watching, DC Laurie lied. He did not hand me no book during no seasons. Don't listen to him. He gets very jealous. Don't say it again.
Well, I'll still owe him a milkshake according to him.
He will call me crying.
He will.
He will.
Okay, and I don't owe you a milkshake. I gave it to you.
Fuck your milkshake and your Pokemon shakes.
Pokemon sucks!
So listen, tonight's main event, Chief out of Kula Kula. Also on July 4th, he celebrated 30 years of being in wrestling. He just became a Hall of Famer. They gave him a 30-year plaque. 2 nice plaques, by the way. He won against Savio Vega. Great main event. Blood, sweat.
Tears?
Maybe. No, they don't cry.
Yeah.
There was some run-ins. They beat a lot of the rookies up, but it was. I'm hoping they face each other again and I get that footage. But I want to thank Chief and Savio, and I believe it's HSW in Puerto Rico for allowing us to use the footage. Marvelous Mike, wherever the hell you're at.
Do you want him back?
He probably went to go play Pokemon.
He wants to go play Pokemon Go with Ken Stryker.
Pokemon, or whatever the hell it's called.
So we're going to thank the Fence Man, Alan the Fence Man Maker. That's his name,
the Fence Man.
You can go like
Ian
my
Short
fan page.
Yeah, he's got a new fan page. It's under Ian Short. You can get yourself my design, the Shorty City shirts, hashtag I am short.
$12.
But I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal.
Yes.
I will make a deal. I will make a deal. Right now, live, before I shut off, if you guys go and like the Ian Short page, tell Ian Short that Johnny Logan sent you, he'll give you $2 off the shirt and you'll get it for $10. So, with that said, till next week, don't forget Top Rope Radio this Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, VOCNation.com. It's hard to remember to plug shit.
Hey, he talks about you, but he's moving with his hands.
Because I'm half Italian.
And you got it.
But notice, I only use one hand because I'm half Italian. So with that said, don't forget American Pop Culture Magazine next week. 6 p.m. Eastern, I use both hands. WKKH.TV. Right after that, Top Rope TV, 7 p.m. Eastern. WKKH.TV. So until then, you guys keep your wrestling in a headlock, and fuck you, Pokemon.
Fuck you, Pokemon!
In a house across town.
There you have it, Julia. Have a good off. There you go.
And the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night as the storm blows.